of the faith Buddhism, or the faith Islam, the faith Christianity, the faith Hinduism, and all other noble members. Today we are here to condemn the movie which condemns the Holy Prophet ﷺ directly or indirectly. Now, one would wonder, a liberal for that matter would wonder, is it an infringement in the freedom of speech? Condemning this movie, does it not amount to the infringement in the freedom of speech? Freedom, beautiful word, a very precious word for the mankind. But one should also understand that one's freedom ends where my nose begins. Your freedom ends where my nose begins. You can have the stick or walking stick and swing it as long as you want. But if it touches me, and if it's bearable for me, I will forget it, I will forgive it. But if it is not bearable and if it hurts me, then you are liable for punishment. There are certain things in the world that cannot go unpunished. Someone murders somebody, then we say it is a culpable homicide with intention or without intention. Even without intention somebody murders, it is also culpable to a certain extent, although he may not get a capital punishment. But if there is a killing with intention, premeditated murder, then it is a culpable homicide with intention. This film is no accident. It is a premeditated murder of the religious belief of the other faith. Islam advocates freedom of religion. It says, Lakum deenukum waliyadeen. Unto you, your religion, unto us, our religion. You will not follow what I say, and I will not follow what you say. Unto you, your religion, and to me, my religion. So says the Holy Quran in a chapter mentioned as titled as the non-believers of Allah. It says to you, that is the freedom Islam gives. But the freedom cannot be misused. Then why there be words like sedition? Why should there be words like treason in the Constitution? Why should there be in the penal codes punishments prescribed for sedition? Someone talks or acts against the established government to topple a government. If he speaks, will it be accepted as a freedom of speech? Never can be accepted as a freedom of speech. People should understand what the freedom of religion is and what is blasphemy. This is sheer blasphemy. This has nothing to do with freedom of speech. Unless there is a clear, distinct limit to what the freedom is, this will continue to happen. Unfortunately, in the Americas, I am given to understand there is nothing called a censor board. Anybody can make any film on anything. But if it affects the interests of the Americans, only then they will raise their voice against it. They will use all their means to affect it. You know, the freedom of the expression is of two kinds. The passive and a non-violent expression of opinion and ideas, and the other is an active and violent expression of ideas, which nobody accepts. Supposing a father beats the son because he is not doing his lessons, is not studying well, it is again expression, his expression of his expression of his opinions, but in a violent manner. If the same husband, if the same father beats the wife for whatever reason, it is also expression of his opinion in a violent manner. Will any court approve it? Will any society approve it? So, if anyone forces another person to react in a violent manner by his so-called freedom of speech and his freedom of expression, then he is abetting a crime. He is inciting a trouble. In any law, the punishment is not only given to the one who does the crime, but also to the one who incites it, who abets it. So anybody who abets a crime is also should be punished. So if the American government is not going to stop this film, if the American government is not going to enact what the freedom of speech is, if the American government is not going to define what is blasphemy and what is not, then they are party to inciting trouble everywhere in the world. And they should be punished. Who is going to punish them? We will wait for the God to punish them. So, anyone who pushes the other person to the extreme limit of reacting violently just because there is no other way. What happened in Libya? The embassy was bombed, Americans were killed. No one has a second opinion that whoever there in the Libyan embassies are innocent. Yes, they were innocent people. They were not party to the film. They were not the one who wrote the film. They were not the one who acted in the film. But then they were killed. But this is the way of people expressing their feelings in a violent way. If you will accept expression of feeling in a non-violent way is correct to any extent, then you should also accept that expression of feeling in a violent way is correct, which no civilized person would do, which no civilized person would agree. So we not only condemn this movie, which is not an accident, as one of the actors in that movie, a lady by name Betty Milder, has said, I never knew that this will affect the moods of the, it's all available in the media. It will affect the feelings of the Muslims. Had I known, I would not have done. The voice on that movie is not mine. I only said George or Mammon George or something which has been dubbed as Muhammad, which I am not aware. So what does all this claim? The film was a premeditated crime. It was not an accident at any point of time. Therefore, we thank the President and the members of the Sri Lankan government parliament for their full support to express the feelings of the Muslim community to be conveyed to the West. Well, I really thank and I am happy to tell the world that we in this country of the different faiths, His Holiness from the Buddhist highest ranking monk, and His Holiness Reverend Father of the highest holy monk, and His Holiness the Gurus of the highest Vinayaka temple and all the other places. We are all standing united to defend us, to put our cause in front. I promise you, I tell you, to the West, you cannot separate our unity. This unity can never be separated. Tomorrow, if you think that today you are picking on us, tomorrow you may be picking on a Buddhist. Day after tomorrow you may be booking on a Christian who doesn't belong to your faith. Maybe you are a Protestant, you will pick on a Catholic. Maybe if you are a Catholic, you will pick on a Protestant. We will not keep quiet. You will not have a single community to fight against you. The entire Sri Lanka will join to fight against you, is what we want to inform the West. Thank you.